No wigs, no hips, and no over 60s. Did the new Golden Bachelor just say that out loud? New Golden Bachelor slammed for gross comments about women's bodies. Mel Owens just threw gasoline on the Golden Bachelor legacy and lit a match. His comments aren't just preferences, they're red flags. Do you think the show should have gone in a different direction for season 2? Let's unpack the mess together. When ABC announced that Mel Owens, a 66-year-old former NFL linebacker, would be the new face of season 2 of The Golden Bachelor, the internet wasn't quite ready for what followed. Fans expected the franchise to repeat the touching, redemptive charm of Jerry Turner's inaugural season. Instead, Owens opened his media rounds with a string of jaw-dropping, unfiltered, and, many say, deeply problematic comments that have set the internet ablaze. Appearing on the AM Go Blue podcasts with John Jansen, Mel casually dropped a bombshell when asked about his preferences for the show. They asked me, "What's your preferences?" And I just said, 45 to 60, just being honest, he said. But what came next turned fan frustration into full-blown fury. "If they're 60 or over, I'm cutting them," he told producers during lunch, according to his own retelling. The producer allegedly responded, "Oh, man, you can't. This is not the Silver Bachelor, this is the Golden Bachelor. But they're going to be hot, don't worry about it, you can't use the word cut." Mel explained that a cut is an NFL term, brushing off criticism. But he didn't stop there. When elaborating on the type of women he'd like to date on the show, he continued with, "They've got to be fit, because I stay in shape and work out and stuff. And I told them to try to stay away from the artificial hips and the wigs. That kind of stuff." That kind of stuff? That kind of stuff is exactly what's now dominating Reddit threads, X timelines, and Facebook groups. The backlash was immediate. In the r/The Bachelor subreddit, fans didn't mince words. One user wrote, "I already hate this man with a burning passion, and not in a way that makes me want to watch him on TV. This is why I don't mess with The Bachelor anymore." Another said, "The wigs and artificial hips comment is actually cruel and deranged. Nobody wants their hair to thin or to have a hip replacement, but it happens. How horrible to say a woman isn't worthy of him because of it." The sentiment was echoed throughout the online fanbase. Mel Owens, with his dismissive, outdated views, is precisely what people hoped The Golden Bachelor would rise above. The original season with Jerry Turner had centered warmth, vulnerability, and true connection later in life. Now, that legacy seems under threat. Some fans called out not just Mel, but the show's producers. "Honestly, I'm side-eyeing the exec producer the most. He told you these things and you still decided to move forward with him," said one Redditor. Others called it a complete betrayal of what made the first season special. Mel's locker room tone didn't help. His approach to casting sounded less like a romantic lead looking for love, and more like an aging coach recruiting a fantasy team. "They've got to be energetic, lifetime learners, stay fit, eat, and have fun," he said on the podcast. Admirable traits on paper, perhaps, but coupled with his previous comments, they felt exclusionary, even harsh. One Redditor didn't hold back, "Locking in my prediction now, he's going to pick one of the youngest women on his season, dump her within 6 months, and by this time next year he'll be going to bachelor hangouts and flirting with the 20-somethings. That may be extreme speculation, but the outrage speaks to a deeper cultural dissonance. Mel's views feel like a time warp, out of sync with not only the values of modern dating, but also the dignity and beauty of aging women. One commenter summed it up bluntly, "Men who can't appreciate women their own age and demand younger women are gross." Others questioned how ABC allowed this casting decision to go forward, knowing what Mel had shared with producers. "Why in the world did they pick someone so unlikable?" a fan asked. "They ruined everything that people liked about the first season." Another viewer added, "Listing his range as 45 to 60 is so weird. I'm turning 44 this summer, and I can't imagine being with a man 20+ years older than me. Even if he is fit. This guy needs to be humbled." Still, it wasn't all condemnation. A small but vocal minority felt Mel was simply being honest, and that the backlash was overblown. People are acting like he committed a crime, one ex-user tweeted. He's just got preferences. But when those preferences come wrapped in language that dismisses medical realities and reinforces toxic beauty standards, honesty may not be the shield some think it is. In a world where women over 60 are often erased from media and dating narratives, Mel's comments struck a nerve. His "no artificial hips or wigs" remark wasn't just superficial, it felt like a disqualification of anyone whose body has endured the inevitable aging process. As one Redditor scathingly put it, have men ever considered literally just shutting the F***K up? So where does The Golden Bachelor go from here? Will the season embrace accountability, or lean into controversy for ratings? Will viewers tune in to see if Mel gets a dose of humility, or walk away from the franchise altogether? Time will tell. But if the outrage is any indicator, ABC has a PR crisis on their hands, and fans are not letting it slide.